What's up, everybody? 40 pounds of digital goodness right here. This is my gear bag, goes everywhere that I go. And if you don't want to hang out for a few minutes, I'll give you a TLDW of what's inside. It's my life, basically, pretty much. Okay, before we check out what's in the bag, I do want to mention that this video today is going to be a little bit janky. There are two items also missing from this bag that I carry around everywhere that I go. One is the camera I'm recording this on, which is the Canon EOS R5, and I got the 24mm 1.4 L series lens on there, which I love. The other camera is the GoPro Hero 4. Let me actually take a quick video for you guys so you can see what we're working with here. All right, so this is the makeshift studio that I got right now in our dining room. Hero 4 Canon EOS R5. So the bag is the Low Pro Pro Tactic 450 AW. Cannot say enough good things about this bag. I'm actually obsessed with it. I've had it for over 5 years now, I believe. I'll check my Amazon order date just to be sure. But this bag is everything, man. I don't have any need to upgrade. If I do upgrade, it's because I am accumulating so much gear that I'm gonna need a bigger bag. What I love about this bag is that it's highly customizable. It comes with a bunch of Velcro dividers and little bags for storage. Let's start with the iPad. This is an iPad Pro, the 12.9 inch. It's the third generation. I have it with the Magic Keyboard. Not gonna lie, I do not use this thing often. We're building some of our apps for iPad, custom iPad interface. That way they work really well with the M1 Max coming out. And that's the only reason, and that's the only time I ever pull this thing out really, is to test apps. And my MacBook, it is a 2017 model, 16-inch MacBook Pro. I love this thing, man. I've used it for several years. This thing's taken a beating. The only thing I don't like about it is this is the model with the janky keyboard. My J key doesn't even work right now, I don't believe. It's a great laptop. I'm actually waiting to upgrade. When they announce the M1 16-inch MacBook Pro, I'll definitely be updating to that, hopefully later this year. All right, so let's go to cameras. Like I said, the EOS R5 is right there. That's my baby. That's my main shooter right now, but I also have the Canon 5D Mark IV. Do not like this camera for video, but for photos, it's unbelievable. Honestly, just about as good as the R5, if not as good. I have no problems with this camera. Sometimes I still shoot with it. On it, I have the 14mm 2.8 Canon L series lens. It's a series 2. I also love this lens. It's great for shooting interior, shooting car cockpits, real estate, stuff like that. It's a great lens. I got the 50mm 1.2. This lens is incredibly sharp. I don't use it much. Great for portraiture. L series, again, I don't have any RF glass, but that's something I do wish to add to my arsenal, and I probably will be soon. Thinking about getting the 16 to 35 RF glass for the R5. We got this bag. This is a cable management bag from Think Tank. It actually comes in really clutch. I'm not gonna bore you with the details, but I got just about every cable you can imagine in here. USB-C, USB 3, micro USB, you name it, I probably have it. There's also an iWatch in here that I'm taking on the trip to Charlotte. I only really have this on my wrist when I'm active, when I'm hiking or running and stuff like that. Otherwise, I'm not a huge fan of the Apple Watch. This is pretty cool. This is an intervalometer. I do use this from time to time to take time lapses. Other than that, I have batteries in here. I have AAA, AA, 9-volt CR2 batteries. This is the control for the receiver to take photos remotely. That's the cable bag, super handy. And this bag is actually for all my cleaning supplies. So if you look inside, you see I pretty much have everything from the brushes. In this pocket, I have my film camera. This is a Canon AE1. It's an icon, man. It's an absolute classic. I don't shoot with this too often, but when I do, I usually have a roll of Portra 400 film inside of it. Probably use this to take some shots when we go to Charlotte tomorrow. We're going for a bridal shower, I guess you could call it. We're sort of celebrating Carly and I's wedding a little bit early with some friends and family. This pocket here, I have an Anker power brick. Anker is one of those brands, man, that just, you cannot go wrong with buying Anker. Anker is always a great choice, man. Very high quality, and I think I can get about 2 to 3 full charges on my iPhone 12 Max Pro. Middle pocket here, I got a 70-200 Canon. This is the Mark II. The Mark III, I believe, has IS. but I probably won't be upgrading to that. I might get the RF version eventually. This lens is a monster, man. This lens has been with me all over the world. I've shot so much with this lens and I absolutely love it, man. I'll be sad to let it go one day, but I'll be happy to upgrade to the latest edition. This mic comes in clutch for vlogging and stuff like that. I would say it's a little bit better than the lavalier mic that I'm rocking right now. If I'm gonna use my camera for blogging or anything like that, or just run and gun shooting or video, this is the one that I will usually have on. I may upgrade it, but for now it works pretty well. So this light is from Aperture. It's the Aperture Mini, I believe it's called. I'm not exactly sure. It's a very, very useful light to have. You know, if you're out there in the field, you're running and gunning, you're vlogging, whatever it might be. Moving on in this pocket here, I got sort of my Swiss Army tool. Is that what you call it? Got the all-in-one right here. So that's super useful. Right here we have a CF Express converter, so I could read these cards, throw them to my computer. More batteries. These are the LP6 batteries that both of my cameras use. I always carry around a bunch of these everywhere that I go. In this pocket here, I have a flashlight. It's made by Phoenix. Got several different modes. It's actually pretty high lumen. I forget the exact number, but I feel like you could kind of use this as a weapon. I got some micro SD and SD cards inside of that. It's pretty clutch. Got a Bitcoin. You gotta give me 55,000 bucks if you want this. In the side pocket where I will usually have a water bottle if I'm out hiking with this bag, I got a roll of Portra 400 film. I've got 2 AirPod Pros. In this pocket over here, I have my US passport. Carry this around anywhere just in case we do a spontaneous trip out of the country, which we don't really ever do. And in this pocket over here, we have more batteries. What do you know? And we also have Excedrin Migraine. This thing is a savior. This is a godsend, Excedrin Migraine. I don't go anywhere without it, to be honest with you. Now the bag feels light finally, but it's really not bad, huh? This bag here fit all of this stuff and it fits comfortably, you know? It's a little bit on the heavy side, which is no fun when you're going hiking, but when you're just cruising around an airport, something like that, it's not too bad. So that's it, guys. That's a wrap. If you've watched to the end, I really appreciate that. Definitely wanted to make this video, although it was a little bit janky because I plan on upgrading a lot of this stuff, so it's going to be fun next year looking back. I really appreciate you guys rocking with me as always, and I will catch you in the next video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that stuff. Appreciate it, guys. Hey guys, I also wanted to add, if you're curious about any of this gear, please feel free to ask me any questions you might have. You can DM me on Instagram, you can leave a comment below. But I'm also going to leave everything that I have in my bag and all this stuff in the description. In case you're interested, go check it out there.